Hi. I guess today and last night have been the worst days of my life so far. Um, okay, not really. I've had worse days, but I mean, it's hard to explain what it is. As many of you heard, My Chemical Romance has split up with giving us just 82 words of fucking explanation. Um, and I actually just posted on Facebook, "Oh almighty music god, take Fall Out Boy and my soul in return for My Chemical Romance to be back." Yeah, I'm it's shocking. But I guess we all kind of saw it coming a little bit. I mean, the band was kind of falling apart. Mikey cheated. There was scandals and romances and a lot of stuff. But the band was built on lies. I mean, Brian Schechter, however you say his last name, um, he came out and officially said, "I didn't quit. The band fired me." Matt, the first drummer, came out and said that they had been practicing with Bob for 6 months before they fired him. Before they fired Matt. Who knows what happened with Bob? I mean, people say, oh, it was his wrists, he had to quit. I highly doubt that. I really do. Because, I mean, everyone's saying that it was before Danger Days that he quit, but when you look in the Danger Days case, it specifically says the drummer is Bob Breyer. So, and I found out that so far 3 kids have committed suicide because My Chem broke up. What happened to Gerard saying, nothing is worth hurting yourself for, nothing is worth killing yourself over. I mean, that was the whole point of the band, was to save lives, and look at what's happened. They break up and people start killing themselves because they can't handle. We still have My Chem. All the guys are alive that we know of. We have the CDs, we have the DVDs, we have the merch, we have the memories, we have the pictures. But I personally came in too late. I mean, I came in a year after Danger Days had been released. So I I originally found My Chem when I was 10. I was addicted to the game The Sims, and I liked how people figured out how to make like little sim movies using it. And one that really stuck out to me was a music video for a song called Cemetery Drive. The one that's like, "This night walk the dead." Yeah, that one. And I just remember loving it to death. And I mean, I really didn't go beyond to find out anything more about the band that sung it. I was just like, I love this music video of The Sims. So it wasn't until going from 2010 to 2011, that New Year's Eve party, when I first really heard My Chem and knowing it was My Chem. And they were singing Na Na Na. And I remember begging my sister, leave it on, I think I know these people. And I was actually singing along, and I'm like, wait, I've never heard these lyrics before. How can I be singing along to this song? So it was weird. Like I was meant to find My Chem, and I didn't think about them for a month. So it wasn't until the end of February where I'm like, I had the parts. Um, Let me see your jazz hands stuck in my head. So I just remember typing into YouTube, "Let me see your jazz hands," and up came Na Na Na, and it took me a week to hear every one of their songs, at least that I knew about at the time. I was missing a few. So yeah, that was the beginning of my chem my my personal My Chem obsession. I can't talk. I'm depressed. Um, and so I found them in it's officially like February of 2011. And September 10th, 2011, Mikey Way's birthday, I went and saw them in concert. Honda Civic Tour concert. And it was the best night of my life. And I remember afterwards being like, oh my god, has this seriously happened? Did I just go and see My Chem live? And I did. And who would have known that my first My Chem concert would also most likely be my last? Unless they like somehow come and, you know, be like, oh, it's just a publicity stunt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, I highly doubt it. I mean, the band was falling apart. Mikey cheated. Gerard just wasn't the Gerard we all knew from after he got sober. I found out that he had relapsed because I have a friend whose family friend had worked for Mike M for a little while. He had relapsed apparently, and Ray supposedly has a child now. Frank has three. He has his own side projects. It was all may have been sudden, but I think we all pretty much saw it coming. So yeah. Um, but the 82 word split up, we deserve more than that. I mean, we were there when the buildings fell. We collected the souls of 1,000 evil men. We journeyed beyond with a black parade guiding us. We fought better living industries, died with our, well, some of us died with our masks on, ray guns in hand, and kept running until the end. And we saw love within conventional weapons. We were the MyChem generation, but I came in too late. It's like you were supposed to be at a concert, like say it's a 2 hour concert, and you come in an hour and a half late, and you see the band just tired and worn out and ready to quit, ready for the concert to end. And the only thing you have from that first hour and a half is what people have shown you and told you and things like that. It's a perfect metaphor for this kind of thing. But yeah, I've heard people talking about like cut from my chem and kids are committing suicide and what happened to the message, what happened to die with your masks on, what happened to there's nothing worth hurting yourself for, there's nothing worth killing yourself over. What happened to the message? What happened to the original message that Micah was trying to get across? They've saved our lives 1,000 times, and they're going to continue saving our lives for 1,000 times with even without new music. I have hope that maybe after the split up they're gonna release that MCR5, but I read somewhere that MCR5 is really just a 5 line breakup. But what happened to the demos that Gerard had shown the guy from Killing Hannah? Things like that. So, this video is a bit long, so I guess we are the MyChem generation. Just keep running, guys. Die with your masks on if you have to.